Victor Hugo once said, "Music expresses that which cannot be put into words and cannot remain silent." I sing because it's the best way for me to face my emotions straight on. When I was 5 years old, I saw an orchestra play on public television, and when the violins came on screen, I pointed to the screen and I said, "I want to play that!" So I waited about 2 years until I was in school, and I went up to the music teacher myself and said, "I want to play the violin." And before we knew it, I had this tiny little quarter-sized violin in my hand, and I was missing classes to take lessons and playing in the school orchestra. So I'd been playing the violin when I was really young, but I'd also been singing. I sang in church a lot, and I sang in my school choirs a lot, but it was never something that I thought I was particularly good at. But then I auditioned for a couple of school musicals, and I kept getting leads, and I thought, I actually kind of like this a lot. And when I was 12, I started taking voice lessons. So I started studying classically, and I thought, you know what, I think I really want to be a singer. Through high school, I said, okay, I'm gonna be a singer, I wanna go to a conservatory, I don't need to take all of these other classes, physics or chemistry or anything. And my parents heard that and said, oh, no. So it was tough love. They said, all right, you think you're so great, you're gonna audition for Juilliard, for the Juilliard's pre-college program, and you'll see how good you are. Went down to New York and I took this audition. There's something that just clicked there. I could kind of feel it in the room. And when I finished singing, they asked me, so how would you feel about coming down to New York City every Saturday? And I got in. If an actor is able to crawl into the skin of a character and tap into their own emotions using the vessel of that role, then a singer is able to accomplish this in 3D, if that makes sense. The music kind of gives it this other dimension that we don't really see, and we can't really communicate, we just kind of feel it. I've always felt that making music with others is like a form of ESP. There's a certain telekinetic connection you have with your fellow musicians when you're playing something together. And it's almost like you can kind of read their mind as to where they're going with the piece. Like with Stephanie, my accompanist, sometimes she'll have an idea and we won't have spoken about it before, but she'll just start it and I can kind of pick up on that and we just go together. And tears and sighs and groans, my weary days, all the joys of in a bigger group, it's almost like you're like a flock of birds or a school of fish. You just kind of know where something's going, and either with dynamics or with tempo, and you just kind of go with it. It's such an exciting feeling because you feel like you're a part of something bigger than yourself, which I guess in a way you kind of are. When you're on stage and you're completely immersed in the music that you're making, there are all these people out there who are sharing in that with you. All of these energies are coming together and it creates this adrenaline and you feel like you can do anything.